We are now getting into the town of Larimer, which is famous for Paddy, who went missing, and they don't know what happened to him. So we're going to come and have a Paddy's pie.
Pie. So as you may have noticed from the last episode, we're at Murray in South Australia, and we're supposed to do the Flinders Ranges and Uluru and Kings Canyon and all that jazz. But we had to do a bit of a detour. We had to turn around and head back to Queensland. We come up through New South Wales, through the centre of New South Wales, back into Queensland, where we hung out there for a couple of months, and now we're back again. We've made it back to the Northern Territory Queensland border. We decided to go up through Winton and Longreach like we did last year, and we've pretty much just motored the whole way and haven't really stopped. We've been doing roughly about 600-700 k's a day, and we're making our way to Darwin, hoping to stop at Mataranka and Bitter Springs for a couple of days. A little bit of a rest because it's been 4 days of long driving, so we've got another day of that, and then we'll start cruising our way into Darwin. But yeah, that's why you're probably a little bit, why did they not do the Flinders Ranges? But that was it. We didn't get there, and we all know travel plans change. We'll get back down there at another time, I have no doubt. But it's been good still.
The beauty about travelling full time is that plans can just change very quickly, and you just got to be fluid and have a rough plan of what you want to do, but be okay when things change.
That's right. Yeah. Things can change at any time. Yeah.
So we're in the Territory now, so onwards to Darwin. Because of the big rains that they've had up here and the floods, a bit of the road has washed out on the Barkly. Now I'm going to say it's roughly 30 k's from the Stuart highway end when it starts to get crappy, and then it lasts for about 20 k's roughly, and I'm going to say maybe about maximum 5 k's of that here and there is patchy bad potholes. It's all pretty well signed, most of it is signed. The really bad parts, you slow down to 40, I think there was 2 of those. Otherwise, yeah, it's mostly okay, but you've just, for about 20 k's, you just slow down to about 80, 60 k's, and just be aware of the potholes in the road and just keep your eye out. But otherwise, yeah, it wasn't too bad, the Barkly HWY. I reckon it was alright. Yeah, better than the Bruce. The only place to get petrol on the Barkly is Camberwell, where we stayed last night. Then you go to the Barkly Homestead, which is roughly in the middle, and then you got the Three Ways, is where you meet up with the other road. What's that road called?
Stuart Highway.
The Stuart Highway.
So we just filled up at the Commonweal, and we filled up again at Barkly, and there's absolutely nothing in between those. So no rest stops. Oh, there were little rest stops, but just nowhere where you can stop and get petrol or anything like that. The Barkly homestead was renovated last year. It's quite nice looking, so if you want to stay at a homestead, I reckon that would be a really nice place to stay.
It's pretty modern and flash, though. That's big bar there, and
stage.
Yeah, stage, so I dare say that.
Lots of music and stuff. It looks like it would be a really cool place to stay in the middle of the Barkly. We stayed at Commonweal, which was absolutely gorgeous though, on the Billabong. Good morning.
Morning.
What a beautiful morning in the Territory. It was our first night in the Territory. We stopped at a free camp on the side of the road, about 40 kilometres south of Elliot. Really cool, just a dirt patch, just off the road. A lot of them are right on the road, so this one you drove in a little bit, so that was good. Nice and quiet all night, and early start in the morning. We're hoping to make Mataranka today. We are now getting into the town of Larrimah, which is famous for Paddy, who went missing, and they don't know what happened to him. So we're going to come and have a Paddy's pie.
Bye. After 5 long days of driving, we lapped up 3 days of relaxing in the pool and floating down Bitter Springs. And to our surprise, we got to stretch our legs on a walk down to Stevie's Hole. So if you like walking, be prepared and take some water with you. Otherwise, we just lapped up those warm waters and relaxed for the next few days. We're at Mataranka Homestead here, and this is the spring where the water comes from. So a little bit further down where you go swimming is a nice little pool, but down behind me there is where you see this spring run down, and this is where it comes out from. So you can have a look at that, and then there's a little bit of a walk, a 1.2k walk. We're going to go and do that, and then hang out at the pool for a little swim, and then see what else we do for the day. So this is Stevie's Hole, and there are actually a couple of more walks from here. One's about another 1.5 k, another one's 2.7 k's. We won't be doing them because we didn't bring any water or proper shoes or something. They also advise don't go getting in the water here.
I guess the snapping handbags will have something to do with that. But nice to go for a little walk and a bit of a stroll, stretch your legs. Beautiful little area to come and have a look at.
This is a replica of a old homestead, the Elsie, that's in this area down the road. They did this replica here at Mataranka Hot Springs to make the movie We of the Never Never. We listen to audiobooks as we're traveling because we get sick of music, so we listen to audiobooks, and we decided to listen to We of the Never Never before we come here, so just to get a bit of a grasp of the area back in the day. And yeah, it's good to actually see the replica of the Elsie.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of a vision of the book that you listen to when you see it for yourself. And I know it's only a replica, but it still gives you a bit of an idea on what it would have been like back in the day.
Yeah.
While staying at Mataranka, make sure you go check out Nathan Whippy Griggs. He's very talented and a great entertainer. Good with the whips, even broken a few world records.
It's a walk to a trot, canter, and then the gallop. Here we go.
Oh my God.
After packing up at Mataranka, we make our way to Mount Bundy Station, but on the way we stopped at Pine Creek for lunch and highly recommend to stop here and have a good look around. But while at Mount Bundy Station, we done a drive around the area and had a look at Adelaide Hotel, where the buffalo that was on the movie Crocodile Dundee is proudly perched on the bar. Then we had a look at Robin Falls, our first waterfall in the NT. We really liked staying at the station, watching the sunsets and all the wildlife. We even seen our first croc in the NT that I seen while flying the drone over the dam on the station. So we've made it to Darwin. We've decided to stay at Howard Springs, and we've based ourselves there for 2 weeks, and we're just going to have a look around, check out Litchfield and all that sort of stuff. But at the moment, Dundee Beach. It's our first little day trip. Took us an hour and a half to get here. We had a nice meal in the pub, and now we're just going for a bit of a walk along the beach and sussing it all out. Definitely fisherman's paradise here, I tell you. There's boats everywhere. So if you've got a boat, I reckon this is the destination by the looks of it. So I might leave you here with this one and show you what we get up to in the next 2 weeks. Looking forward to it too. Really awesome place to come and see.